Today, we're going to build you an elite team of AI assistants. A team that's designed to boost your performance at work, and I'm not talking about a small boost, I mean by a factor of 10. So, let's dive right in.
So let me ask you this. What if you had a team member who works 24/7? No breaks, no sleep, just cranking out consultant-level research whenever you need it. Sounds pretty wild, right? Well, today, we're going to make that a reality.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about this whole 10x performance promise. Then, we'll start building our team and we'll hire our 24/7 research assistant first. After that, we need a way to figure out if we're using the best AI for the job. Then, we'll bring on a personal data analyst, and finally, we'll wrap it all up by turning those insights into a killer presentation.
All right, let's kick things off. See, we're not just looking at a bunch of disconnected tools here. The whole idea is to strategically build a specialized, high-performance AI team that works just for you.
You know, the modern workplace is just relentless. It demands more, and it demands it faster. But here's the secret. The answer isn't just working harder. It's about working smarter. And that's where this AI team comes in. We're building a crew of specialists to handle the heavy lifting, so you can actually focus on the stuff that really matters.
First things first, let's tackle one of the biggest time sinks out there, deep research. For this, we need a real specialist. We're talking about hiring an assistant that can generate reports so good they could pass for something from a top-tier consulting firm.
So, let's make our very first hire. Everyone, meet Grok. Think of Grok as your new, dedicated research analyst. This is the specialist you go to when you need to dig super deep into any topic and come back with comprehensive, data-backed reports. And getting started with Grok is honestly super simple. You just head to the website, type in what you're looking for, but here's the crucial part, the real secret sauce. You have to enable the deep search option. That one little click is what tells Grok to go way beyond a basic search and really dig in. Now check this out. The key to getting incredible results isn't just asking a question. It's all in the prompt. You're basically giving the AI a job description. You define a role for it, like act as a senior PhD graduate. You give it a clear objective and all the context it needs. This is how you go from getting a simple answer to a professional-grade analysis. And boom! This is the kind of stuff you get back. I mean, look at this table. It's a perfectly structured summary of AI's impact on different jobs, with categories, growth projections, the whole shebang. Seriously, think about how long it would take a person to put something this detailed together. Hours? Days? Grok does it in minutes.
Okay, so Grok is amazing, for sure, but it's just one AI model, right? And you've heard all the names, GPT, Claude, Gemini. How do you actually know if you're using the absolute best one for what you're trying to do? Well, that question brings us to the next member of our AI team. This one is, well, it's kind of like the hiring manager for your other AIs. It's the one that helps you pick the perfect candidate for any given task.
And that's where Multi comes in. As you can probably guess from the name, it's an all-in-one AI companion that lets you test drive and compare multiple AI models all at the same time. This is an absolute game changer for making sure you're always getting the best possible output.
And just like before, using it is incredibly straightforward. You open up the app, you put in your one prompt, but instead of just hitting go, you click Compare Model, and then you just pick all the different AIs you want to put to the test. And this is what you get. You can literally see, side by side, how top models like GPT, Claude, and DeepSeek all handled your exact same prompt. You'll instantly see the differences. Maybe one is more creative, another one's more factual. It lets you pick the winner for your specific need right on the spot. Okay, so let's take stock. Our team has a deep researcher and a hiring manager to quality check its work. That's a great start. But now we need to hire a specialist for dealing with that mountain of documents, PDFs, and links we all have to deal with every single day. Yeah, I'm talking about that super dense industry report you've been meaning to read, or that scanned book chapter, or a whole folder of messy meeting notes. What if you could just instantly pull out all the key insights from all of that in seconds? For this job, our next hire is Notebook LM, and honestly, its tagline just says it all. Think smarter, not harder. This is your personal data analyst, totally ready to make sense of any information you throw at it. And what makes Notebook LM so powerful is just how versatile it is. You can feed it pretty much anything.
PDFs, Google Docs, random text you've copied, website links. You can even give it YouTube videos. It basically becomes your own personal, super searchable knowledge base.
But here's where it gets really mind-blowing. It's not just about summarizing. Look at all the things it can do with your sources. It can turn them into an audio podcast, a video overview, a mind map for brainstorming, flashcards for studying. It can even create a slide deck for you. The possibilities are just insane.
Okay, deep breath. We've done the research, we've analyzed all our documents and data, we've pulled out all the most important insights. There's really only one step left. We gotta present our findings to the world. And for our grand finale, we are hiring the final member of our AI Dream Team. This is our presentation specialist, an AI that's an absolute pro at taking raw information and turning it into a beautiful, polished slide deck. So, say hello to our final hire, Kimi. And look how simple this is. You just select Slides mode, you give it a prompt explaining your topic, and that's it. It just generates an entire, fully editable presentation for you. It's incredible.
And just like that, you've done it. In the last few minutes, we've assembled an absolute powerhouse of a team. You've got Grok for deep research, Multi for quality control, Notebook LM for analyzing any document, and Kimi for designing the final presentation. You've literally built an end-to-end workflow to take you from a simple idea all the way to a finished product. So, your AI team is officially assembled. They're ready and waiting for their first assignment. The only question left is, what are you going to build first?